I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello. Poke Farm Tech, back with another video, a food review to be exact. I know it's been about a year since I've done something. That's just because I'm a very busy man, okay? I'm very busy, and you know, it's hard to find times to do things. And you know, I just had to figure, you know, I got a comment on this whole Jimmy John's Fetty Wap, Fetty Wrap meal, and that's exactly what we're doing today. The Fetty Wrap meal from from Jimmy John's. And you know, I'm always doing food reviews on Jimmy John's, so you know, I gotta get in the game and do a little bit of a review on the Fetty Wrap. So we got the Fetty Wrap Buffalo Jimmy Wrap Fetty chips. They've got buffalo and Fetty sauce in them. It's enlarged to show texture, so that is actually not how big the chips are, by the way, just in case you were wondering. They do have expiration date by September, so we are good on that part. 290 calories in this little bag. You know, that's a lot of calories. We got 3 grams of protein, though. You can look at the ingredients right there, the nutritional facts, everything that Fetty would approve of. It says it's tossed in buffalo flavor to knock your socks off. I hope my socks are knocked off. I mean, they're in my shoes. That would be kind of interesting. You get feet pics for free. That'd be crazy. I got the wrap, Fetty Wrap, unwrapped. So let's go ahead and get a little view of that. There you go. Look at that. That is Fetty Wrap in all of his goodness. The Fetty Wrap has buffalo sauce on it. It's actually buffalo sauce from Buffalo Wild Wings, which I don't know that they've mentioned that in like the whole the collab. I was unaware of that. So yeah, it's got Buffalo Wild Wings, buffalo sauce on it, and it's also got ranch on it. I guess just Jimmy John's normal ranch, not the Kickin' Ranch. And then it's got celery, lettuce, onions, tomatoes, and crispy carrot strips or noodles or something it said. So we'll have to see what it's all about. I guess it's supposed to be like, you know, eating chicken wings in a wrap, in a Fetty Wrap, to be exact. But yeah, so I don't know if I want to try the wrap first, or the chips. Here's maybe a little bit of a better view. Now, I did sub out the wrap and got the garlic herb wrap instead of the normal tortilla wrap or whatever. So, you know, I guess I messed up Fetty's meal, his wrap meal. Yeah, let's try out the chips. I always like to do a little chip first. It smells like Fetty Wap. Not that I know what he smells like. Oh, I've also got a drink, a large cherry Coke, you know. It's pretty good. It's pretty good cherry Coke. Gotta get light ice, because ice is a scam. That's for another video. So let's get one little Fetty chip. You can see it in all of its glory right there. Sorry, I was looking for napkins. It's not bad. It's a little spice to it. It's almost like buttery, like, and it's getting to the back of my throat. Buffalo chips, good. A good 17 out of 38. Let's try out the Fetty Wrap. Here we go. I didn't really have a lot of flavor. Let me try again. It's pretty good. It's just like it's a pretty good little wrap. I don't mind that. Definitely tastes like Fetty. I would imagine that Fetty Wap tastes like. A little spicy, a little lettucey. But it's not bad tasting at all. I can get behind it. Let's try out another chip. Let's try something Fetty Wap would never do. Unless he's feeling dangerous. We're gonna put a buffalo chip on top of the wrap. I like it. It's a good little wrap. The crunchy carrots, surprisingly good. Interesting. I will say though, my one complaint is this side of the wrap is almost completely carrots and lettuce. Ain't no chicken. It's just carrots and lettuce. Now the other side of the wrap, on the other hand, has a bunch of chicken. Like Jimmy John's. We gotta figure this out, man. What's going on here? I'm having to take chicken off the other side and put it onto this side to eat the chicken. Besides that, it's pretty good. I'm surprised, you know, Fetty knows what he's talking about. And I got the soda. At first, I was like, maybe, you know, Jimmy John's, my queen, maybe this is a trap, you know? Maybe this is not gonna be any good. But now, after having a few bites, I'm like, baby, won't you come my way? Because it's pretty good. You know, it is, I would say that it's worth $679. Even though they got a deal going right now, I think it's till the 11th or 9th, one of the two. If you order the meal on the app, and when you get to the little checkout, if you put promo code WRAP-QUEEN, W-R-A-P Queen, you will get the whole meal, drink, chips, and everything for $679. If you know, you know. And that's a pretty good meal because Jimmy John's, without that promo code, this meal is $14.25. For $14.25, I better be getting a little Fetty Wap collectible figurine or something, or like Fetty Wap's like one of his albums with the meal. Because for $14.25, that's criminal, Jimmy John's. That's absolutely criminal. I would not pay $14 for this, but I would pay $679. Like, I don't know if Fetty is low on funds and they're like backdooring it to him, but I want to know what the justification is for charging $14 for this. Like I said, I won't lie, it's good, but $14? Mm-mm. And see, this other side has chicken, no carrots. Jimmy John's, what are we doing? Jimmy John's, if I paid $14 for this, and I got half my wrap with carrots, half without carrots, and half without chicken, I'd be like, nah. I get, you know, I will get the Remy Boys on you, and Fetty. Fetty Wap would never. And I would say, when I went to Jimmy John's, Fetty Wap was not there, okay? I thought he was gonna be there, making the wraps, you know, standing out there, giving me a little concert, but no, he was not there. So why would I pay $14.25? But all in all, it's a chicken wrap, buffalo, ranch, celery, lettuce, tomato, onions, and the carrots, of course. And it's pretty good. I mean, it's a wrap. I mean, I don't know what to say about it. The chips are pretty good too. They're so they have such a buttery flavor. It's interesting. I do like the chips a lot. Of course, it's buttery and like buffalo-y and spicy, but Jimmy John's need to step up the ingredient distribution management, because right now, half and half should not be how it is. It should be, I get what is on the wrap in every bite. That's my number one complaint. But besides that, you know, I think that's a wrap for this video. And I would give this 17 out of 38. And on a good day, maybe a 6 out of 79. Okay? And 6 out of 79. Yeah. Jimmy John's, I appreciate the collab. Don't appreciate the price. I appreciate the promo code, but I don't appreciate the half and half type of deal going on here, okay? Fetty Wrap would never, and Fetty would go all the way, okay? But, you know, yeah, baby.